Anuradha.
Good morning, everyone. And I welcome you all to the first ever session of PMI Pune Deccan chapter for involving our student clubs and doing a fantastic and a most trending and interesting topic, which is AI with project management. And we have a good count of about 50 members at the moment, and we are growing. So I think we should wait for a minute, or should we proceed? I think let's proceed because we have a lot to cover today. So, uh, so what is PMI? What is project management? What is AI? This is the trending question that we all face. And the most important thing that we need to understand here is technology is evolving. Students today, if they are not keeping abreast with the latest trends, it's going to be a tough job. And Project Management Institute, a non-profit organization, has got various chapters in various cities. Pune is one of the chapters that we have. I am handling the academic portfolio as the vice president of the chapter. And we have established student club. You all are our student clubs. So the ask is simple. You tell us what you want. And as a PMI Pune Deccan India chapter, we are here to provide to you. All of us over here on the in the academic portfolio are volunteers, though we have our day jobs who actually we do our IT, non-IT, oil and gas, healthcare, finance, academics, training. So we have a lot of people working in various industries. What is very important over here is what do we give back to the community? So Pune India Deccan chapter actually starts associating with PMI and try to make our next generation a better individual, a better project manager. Our student members, we have on board about 3,700 student members at the moment. But as we all know, that students have very engaging weekends as well. We will have a little less count today, but this is just an initiation. So I welcome all of you for this student club first webinar, and the title is AI with Project Management. Pune Deccan India chapter has an academic portfolio holding a valuable, experienced volunteers. So at the end of the session, you will get to know who these volunteers are. But for now, I would like you to enjoy the session, which is hosted by one of our most learned speaker, and you will get to hear about her as well. Pune Deccan India chapter is here to help you as a volunteer to understand what it takes to be a good manager. We have certification programs, we have books, we have resources, we have webinars, meetings. A lot of it is free for you. All you have to do is go to pmi.org, register yourself, see for yourself what you can utilize from us, see for yourself what it is that you need to bridge the gap. See for yourself what it is that you really need from us. We are here to help you, to provide you, to empower you, guide you, mentor you, and most of all, handhold you with the hands-on workshops that we have every month. We have a monthly workshop which talks about various topics of all industries: construction, mechanical, civil, electronics, ENTC, com science, finance, project management, tricky situations. We have valuable speakers coming and speaking every day. I urge all of you to join those monthly seminars. They are in-person meetings where you can network, collaborate, learn, and grow. So we, as volunteers of PMI Deccan India chapter, welcome you all for this student club meeting webinar 1, which is on AI with project management. Thank you, and looking forward to your active engagement because we have lots of questions and lots of AI prompts for you to actually try on. All right. Thank you very much. Over to you, Rekha. Thank you.
Thanks, Anu. Thanks for that lovely introduction. And now over to Swapnil. Swapnil, please unmute yourself and start your video so I can spotlight you.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me right, Rekha?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker for today's session on AI in project management, Mrs. Priyanka Shah. Priyanka is a senior AI ambassador in HSBC Bank, and she is helping day in, day out for all her team in HSBC banks to adopt the AI in their day-to-day job. Priyanka is accomplished agile transformation coach and project management professional with over 20 years of IT experience. She currently serves as associate director at HSBC Bank, leading agile transformation initiatives and coaching teams to drive organizational change. She is also a board member of PMI Pune Deccan India chapter, where she has played a key role in marketing, communication, and volunteering leadership. She is also an AI ambassador, CSR champion, and employee engagement volunteer. She is reflecting her commitment to professional growth as well as community impact. Priyanka holds multiple certifications, including just a few to name: IC Agile Certified Professional, Agile Coaching, Professional Scrum Master, Safe Agilist, Certified Kanban Coach. On top of that, she is also Gold Tier Facilitator for the global hashtag I Am Remarkable initiative, which empowers women and underrepresented groups to celebrate their achievements. Priyanka's journey is with AI is begun like all of us, just to helping in a volunteering project to a team to automate the repetitive tasks. She witnessed how simple AI solution freed up time for creative problem solving, and it inspired her. Now she is doing it day in day out at HSBC Bank and also helping us to do the same. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Priyanka Shah.
Thank you, Swapnil. That was amazing. Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad to be here with such a diverse and talented group of students like MBA, MCA, and architecture students, along with your faculty members as well. Thank you to PMI Pune Deccan India chapter, and special thanks to Anuradha and obviously all of your institutions for creating this platform. Okay, so now let me start with a question. How many of you have ever struggled with any maybe project deadline? It could be your assignment, it could be your group project that you do in a college, or even if you're working maybe somewhere part-time or so, a client task that just kept sleeping away. Imagine in that moment having an assistant that never sleeps, that just analyzes millions of data points and quietly whispers, if you continue this way, you're going to miss your deadline. And this is how you can fix this. Sounds magical, right? That's not any science fiction, not any movie, but that's already here. This is what artificial intelligence that can already do for project managers today. I think Swapnil has already introduced me. So yes, I am Vice President for Marketing and Communications at PMI Pune Deccan India chapter. I am volunteer there and I work with HSBC. In my day job, beyond my role, I am passionate about helping future leaders. That's why I am here, who are here to understand how AI and project management are coming together to create opportunities. In the next hour or so, we are going to do few things. We are going to bust few myths about AI in project management. We are going to explore real use cases across engineering, business, and design. And yes, we are also going to have some hands-on with some AI tools so you can try some of the prompts yourself. Okay, so just checking the agenda, by the end of today's session, you will see AI as more than not just ChatGPT. It's not only ChatGPT. It will feel like a toolkit that you can actually use, you can carry into your career, no matter whatever your domain is. We are going to demystify AI. We will start by discovering how AI, how it is, what's its role, how it is already influencing workflows, project workflows, decision making, and all those things. Then we are going to dive into tailored use cases for all of these domains that we have students here for. And we are also going to do the hands-on that I just talked about. And we'll wrap up with how this can help you in your career. So now think about your field, engineering, business design. Where do you see AI helping you today? Rekha, can we have first poll? So
Like
where
there
do you
is,
think?
yeah. Can you see the poll?
Not yet. It's coming up. Let's just
Yeah.
spend 10 seconds here answering this poll. What are your thoughts? Where do you already see AI being used in your field as of now?
Great. I see people are responding. Thanks for that. Continue with it. We'll end the poll in like 10 seconds. Good numbers. I see 90 people have already responded. That's good. Or rather 65 people out of 90. Another 5 seconds and I'm going to end the poll. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to you.
Thank you. Can we share the results?
Sure. There you go.
Okay, perfect. So as you see, 54% of you, like whoever have responded, they have said like, no, they see AI being used in software development and engineering, while only 11% of you have mentioned that they can see it in business and finance. But 33%, they are like, no, saying that design and architecture, they can see AI. Okay, let's get started and let's see like, no, how actual use cases are there and how it is happening in all of these sectors already. Okay, so let's get back. First of all, we are talking about PMI, but everybody is aware of what is project management, right? If not, just quickly. So it is about like no structured approach to deliver the value. Okay, PMI, the Project Management Institute, it defines it through 5 process groups. Okay, AI now supports each of these groups. If we go by the definition, it is like no, as achieving requirements through structured processes. AI doesn't replace this, it just enhances them. So we are going to bust some myths here, and here comes the second poll for the myths. Quickly, again, another 10 seconds.
There you go.
Okay, what do you think?
Good. I see people responding quickly. It's
Fast,
quickly this time.
yeah,
Yeah.
faster. So do you think AI will replace project managers in the future?
Another 5 seconds and I'm going to end the poll. 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, perfect. So while 60% are sure that no, AI is not going to replace managers, there are still 20% and like 40% of people who are either feeling that it will be replacing project managers, and some of them are not sure. So okay, let's see what are these myths and what exactly is the reality. Let's clear that air now. So no, AI is not going to replace project managers. It won't magically make decisions for you. And no, it is not just for IT. Okay. The truth is very, very simple. AI empowers PMs, it improves their efficiency, but leadership remains central. It is like consider it like as a GPS for project managers. It guides you, it adapts you, but still needs a driver. Okay. Even if maybe like no, whenever you are going somewhere using your Google map, you might take a wrong turn. That lady, okay, the voice, it will calculate the route, that whatever you have already like no gone into, it will calculate another route and tell you like, okay, now do this. So that's how AI will is doing for the project managers. Many people fear that like no, it is going to replace project managers and there will be like no loss of jobs or so, but no, in reality it will just amplify our capability. It does not replaces the judgment that project managers have. Okay, let's move on and quickly see how AI brings predictive insights, automation, and support, helping project managers make faster and better decisions. These are some of the areas like generally all the project managers they have to deal with Like, no, whenever they are planning, AI helps them with smart scheduling. Whenever they are doing execution, right? Project managers can get help from like task automation. For collaboration, maybe like, no, we can have tools where they can act as assistant. And for monitoring, there are real-time dashboards that AI can support with, help with. If we talk about PMI, okay, the Project Management Institute, the process is that if we talk about initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling and closing. So, as I said, in each of these process groups, AI is here to show the enhancement, the opportunities. So, if we talk about initiating, AI helps identify feasibility. If we talk about maybe planning, like, no, it predicts the schedule and risk. That's the most important thing, right? And when we are talking about maybe like no process group executing, as I said, it can support collaboration, monitoring and controlling. It again, project managers can use the predictive analytics, which can like no useful be in your tracking and everything. And while closing, AI automates the documentation, the lessons learned, and all those things which some of the like no team members might find boring. Do you know that in the past, project managers have spent hours, hundreds of hours on spreadsheet trying to forecast the risk? Today, AI can do that in just few minutes and even highlight those things which humans might miss. That's the power of AI. Now, as I said, think of it like no as Google Maps. I just mentioned that earlier, right? So it is not only telling you the fastest route, but also reroutes when traffic builds on, right? So it is doing the same for the projects. It is predicting risk. Okay. It is also reallocating resources whenever like no some there are some changes. Obviously, there will be changes in project wherever you are running them. And it will also like no guide you what you can do and what you should not do. What will happen if you go with this? So the key areas AI is reshaping the project management is like project planning, okay? Schedule optimization, it can help you with. So that's how like no, it will provide you the better optimized resources where you can add them, how you can optimize your schedule and like no your entire thing in the planning thing. So you can have the smarter one. Then when you are actually executing the project, the real time project, I am again reiterating this fact, risk management, which is like no the most important factor in entire project life cycle, I would say. So based on the predictive analysis, it can provide you what all risk can happen. You can again reallocate all the resources, and I'm not just talking about like no the humans, the team members, but also whatever constraints that you might have. Based on that as well, reallocation can be done. And obviously enhanced collaboration, we have a lot of chatbots, we have assistants that can be used for real time collaboration. So this is how AI is reshaping the project management by streamlining the planning, improving risk analysis, and enhancing the team collaboration. Now let's see how AI is helping in engineering projects. Now imagine that you are running a factory, okay? Instead of waiting for a machine to maybe like no break down, AI actually tells well in advance which part might fail next week. This can actually save you lakhs of rupees in downtime. If we talk about software engineering, it is like having an like no intelligent buddy who is going to review your each line of code. So AI for engineers, it is not futuristic, it is already embedded in their daily tools. AI in engineering is like no tangible thing. Think of use cases for engineering like, as I said, predictive maintenance in agile development. You can think about maybe like no AI based bug detection and test automation. This is what generally most of the organizations are already using now, where you have a AI plugin which will be actually like not tell you that okay, there are so many bugs. You don't actually need like no need to wait for your tester, the human being, to go and actually test whatever you have done, because you have already placed that test automation in your pipeline. That is happening now. And I think I already talked about this. Copilot, you must be heard, you must have heard about that GitHub Copilot. So it is not only like no your companion, you can get your real-time code review done as you are writing the code. In fact, you can think of GitHub Copilot as your pair programmer. Okay, remember the pair programming? That is also one of the agile practices. So this is your pair programmer, I would say, like no buddy who is available 24/7. This GitHub Copilot, it will suggest you like fixes, it will reduce errors, it will like no tell you where to focus. And instead of like no you doing the repetitive task, it will actually make sure that you are coding efficiently. So that's how AI is helping in engineering projects. When we talk about business and management,
Sorry to
let's
interrupt you, Priyanka. Are you
yeah,
sharing the slide deck? Because I don't think we can see the screen.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let's quickly go to that. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, we can see your screen. Thanks.
And I am so sorry for that. Okay. So I'll quickly just glance through it. Were you able to see these things?
No.
Oh, okay, fine. All right. So we talked about the project management, how AI is empowering the processes, how it is embedded in all the PMI processes as well. And I just talked about how AI is reshaping project management. Okay, the use cases that we talked about, and the engineering as well. Okay, how it is helping the engineering projects as well. So that was about project management, AI in project management, and AI in engineering projects. Now we are on to business management. Okay, let's see, because in the poll, if we see like, no, there were very few who actually were sure about AI is being used in business and management, the finance. So consider an example here. Imagine you are a project manager in a maybe retail company. Okay, so AI scans years of sales data for you, and it predicts the demand. Maybe like no it is going to spike in November because that's how it has happened in the previous years. You can then adjust your budget maybe in September because the demand will be like no increasing. Your AI tool has already told you that, and you can obviously impress your leadership with your foresight. That's the competitive age of AI. So AI, if we talk about stakeholder analysis here, that is one of the important thing, like no, generally project managers are doing. So AI is helping you understand their tone, okay, understand their engagement, maybe like no, whatever they are doing, based on their emails or messages. In fact, I'll tell you what we are doing this for. So not only the stakeholder analysis, but even for the retro that we are organizing in our organization, we use some of the tools, and where our AI tool, that tool is actually seeing that which team member is not like no very much engaged enough and not maybe responding based on all the Slack messages and like no other things, maybe participation in retros or so. And that tool actually provides a report weekly to the manager, to the like no whoever leader, that okay, this person in your team might have like no some issues, or maybe like no we need to check in with that person because something is not right. So manager might have missed that, but here because AI tool was there, AI tool has helped. So this is just one example of a team member, but here entire stakeholders could be your customers, could be your like no any third party vendors that you are dependent on. Your project is like no maybe might be blocked because of if they didn't deliver it on time, then our tool is helping you that, okay, maybe they are not responding. This is the pattern. Maybe we need to relook at that. So that is very important thing. Stakeholder analysis can be done using AI tools. And if we talk about maybe financial forecasting, so AI actually predicts cost overruns and demand. I think I already explained you in the example. So it has actually happened where like no, we have adjusted budgets 2 months early because our tool had given us this prediction. So it helps you like no, making smarter and data backed decisions. We talk about specifically use cases in business and management. So again, the project budgets, the most important thing if we talk about the finances also. So predictive analytics, like no, it will provide you all those analytics details, the patterns, whatever has happened, and it will give you some suggestions how you can adjust your budgets also. And for stakeholder sentiment analysis, as I said, the real example that we actually use where we are doing this like no sentiment analysis of all the communication that team members are having. You can have this not only for team members, but also for all the stakeholders that you are dealing with. So that can AI help you with. And then resource optimization. Again, I'm going back to the previous point here. With AI scheduling, you can actually optimize your resources. Who should be assigned to what, when, all those things. So AI can help you analyze the budgets, track stakeholder sentiment, and optimize resources effectively. Even if we talk about your group assignments, imagine that AI can help you allocate tasks optimally and it predicts who might struggle. So you can step in early. That's project management, AI. Okay, let's see how this is going to help in design and architecture. Now, this is something interesting. Suppose you're designing a new campus building for your college. Instead of drafting one design at one given time, AI generates 50 options in minutes. In fact, I have given one example there on the slide. This is something that some of you might not have even imagined. You can pick up maybe whatever the best you think is. It can save you weeks of efforts and time, while it is also boosting your like no productivity and creativity. So it can provide you maybe hundreds of designs, options, whatever you would want in maybe like no, just minutes. When we talk about BIM, like it can actually help you detecting design clashes early. So in building information modeling, okay, whenever you are doing that, you can like no actually detect those clashes. And in case of energy modeling, buildings adapting to real world use. So the story that I was talking about here that I have put in, there is this organization Autodesk. Okay, so what they have done is they have actually created 50 plus layouts in 70% less time with lesser resources. That's on their website. So what it has done? So AI has emphasized the creativity plus efficiency for the architects and designers. So can you imagine AI cutting your design iterations maybe from weeks to hours? So that's like no having 100 of interns working overnight, giving you choices by the morning. Only this time it's not hundreds of interns, it's just AI with much faster rate, much cheaper rate, and with zero coffee breaks. So that's how AI is helping design and architecture. So if we talk about like no our world before AI and after AI, all the workflows have been changed. These transformations, they bring cost savings, risk reduction, and faster delivery. For engineering, it could be like no manual bug fixing Manual code review, now it has turned to AI predictive testing. For business management, it could be maybe like, no, you could be using Excel for forecasting, spending hours for that. But now you have ML based forecasting done by AI in minutes. And for architecture, if we maybe like, no, think about earlier, it was weeks of design iteration, single design draft in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. But after AI, you can have 50 AI generated layouts in just 1 hour or so. So what you have done is faster delivery, reduced cost, and improved risk detection. Okay, so that's how the world has changed. We are going to explore now tools behind them. So these are some of the like examples for the tools that can fit into like each domain. There are so many categories of tools. In fact, if you have joined our 200 monthly seminar last Saturday, there was this expert who actually mentioned that there are 70,000 AI tools in the market. Okay, so there are so many tools available out there. You can choose whatever you would want. There are, in fact, like no, you can categorize them into different based on whatever you would want to do. There could be general purpose AI that you are already aware of, maybe like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. For collaboration, if you're going for maybe like no, you can think of Copilot that I just talked about, could be GitHub Copilot. Then you can go for Slack AI, the one that I was referring, right? So we use the Slack. We have Teams AI as well. Okay, so whenever we are having conversation on the Teams, we are collaborating. At that time, the AI is actually like no, it is analyzing everything. Yes. And if we talk about visualization, there is like Power BI that it provides AI. We have Tableau and we also have a Click. Okay, so those are also AIs that you can use for visualization purpose if that is something that you would want to focus on. And industry specific AIs, I have given some of the examples here, like no, BIM tools is one of them, predictive maintenance is one of them, and finance AI is also one of them. So you can categorize and you can like choose whatever you would want. And I think I am going to share few more names. And this comes from a very own PMI's generative AI course, which is free for everybody, whoever has registered on PMI. Okay. So industry-wise AI tools, just some of the popular ones that we have added here. But the PMI's course, generative AI, it talks about 11, including your ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, Copilot, Jasper, Perplexity, Poe, AI.ai, MS Project AI, Trello, and PMI Infinity. You can take a screenshot, you can click a picture of all these tools because in our next step, we are actually going to do the hands-on and you are going to choose whatever tool you would want to do. These tools are already in use and like no, most of them are free. In fact, if some of them are not free, then like no, they generally offer free student access as well. Explore them today.
We're
Are we
doing
good?
the hands-on section, Priyanka, now?
We will,
Okay.
we will. Just in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so are we good? So you are going to choose whichever tool you would want to do now when we are like no providing you some prompts to try on actually. And then
Great. Yes, please use the reaction button in case you
yeah,
have understood. If you've not, please pose your question on the chat and we will answer.
okay.
Great.
Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you, Abhina. So you can choose whatever you would want. You can just like no go into your browser and you can open the tool, and then we are going to provide you some prompts, and you can again like no choose whatever you would want based on your industry, your interest. Okay, and then we are actually going to do that. So that's our hands-on time. Don't need to wait for your first job or so. You can start experimenting today, now. Okay.
So Priyanka, you want us to share the file in the chat
Yes.
window? Okay.
Yes, I think file we cannot share. So maybe like, no, if somebody can paste.
We'll copy the prompt. I'll
Yeah,
copy the
yeah,
prompts.
yeah. And also if we could add like, no, the section header as well, so that they are aware uh, which are specifically for whom.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so what we are going to do is in the chat window, you will see some of the prompts. Some of them are for like, no, general project management prompts. Then some of them are specifically for engineering. Some of them are for business, and some of them are for architecture design. And I think I have also included some of the like, no, cross industry, maybe like, no, just for fun prompts, not actually fun, but you can choose whatever you would want. Okay. What we are going to do is, and even I am also going to do that, I'm going to share my screen while you are doing it on your devices, your laptops, mobiles, whatever you're using. Okay. I'm going to try that on PMI Infinity. Okay. That's the AI tool that PMI offers.
Priyanka, if you're sharing the screen, we can't see it.
Yeah. Just a sec. I'm just there. The browser.
So everybody has got prompts, and you can see the title on the prompts in the chat window. You can try those prompts one by one and see what results you get. Please do respond in the chat window so we actually know how these
Yeah.
prompts work and what are the response you get.
And you can like, no, choose as in like one person can use one tool, another can use another, and maybe like, no, later you can collaborate as in what was your experience. So what I'm sharing here is PMI Infinity. Okay. So what I do generally, I go to pmi.org. On pmi.org, Infinity is like, no, you can see in the resources here, PMI Infinity AI tool. You can just navigate to it. You need to log in. Okay. Otherwise it will like, no, it is free for the members as in. So I have logged in with my user details, and then, okay, it is welcoming me. So it also suggests like, no, what you would want to do. Do you want to maybe like, no, create a facilitation guide? Because in the past, I have like, no, asked him some of the facilitation guides for facilitating some maybe like, no, senior management meetings or so. So that's what I had asked for. Or maybe whatever I had done earlier, it will show up. It will provide me suggestions based on that. Okay. Now I am going to just use any single prompt here. Maybe I'll go for the first one. You can use whatever you would want, whichever you think like, no, you want to. So what I am asking PMI Infinity, our AI, that you act as a project manager. You are a project manager. Okay. If you do these free courses that PMI offers, right? So it also talks about prompt engineering. Okay. So when we are actually writing prompt, there are like no various things that you can take care of. So this is R. R is like no role. I am providing that prompt as a role that act as a project manager. So you need to think on project manager's perspective. Then what I'm giving T is task. Okay, I'm giving the task that create a work breakdown structure for. So what I need to do is a 3-month mobile app project with a milestone and deliverables. Okay, this is very simple prompt. Okay, prompt can be like no very complex and all those stuff, but I have just given all the simple prompts because I think we are just beginning. Okay, we can go ahead into those later as well. Okay, so what this is asking me, I need a bit more information. App features and components. Okay, what are the main features and components of mobile app? Then project phases, technology preferences, and major deliverables. So what I'm going to do, I'm just giving him information in the conversational format. Okay, app features, I'll simply give it maybe like no app feature should be Okay, so that is one of it. I should be able to maybe like create a term deposit in my bank account, and I should be able to maybe, I don't know, do investment, or I should be able to invest in, okay, let's not do invest. Let's just save only, okay? Save in recurring deposit, okay? Those are two features that I'm providing. And project phases could be, while I am doing this, I am assuming that all of you are actually working on your prompts, right? Let me know if anybody has any questions or so. Okay, so the project phases would be design and development. It would have development. Obviously, it would have testing. Okay, and then technology would be, I want to do that for Android platform. I want to do this. And what I'm saying, major deliverables is major milestone would be, let's go with very simple. I want login. I want maybe I should be able to see the balance. So balance check. Okay. Then term deposit. And then maybe I want recurring deposit. Okay. That's it. So I'm giving it the information that it had asked me for. Okay. So that is it. It is reviewing the document content. Okay. It says it is talking about the key strengths, logical structure and clarity, and it is also recommending like not timelines and all the stuff. So I'll just provide the timelines. Okay. Timelines starting today, maybe starting today. And let's not start today. It's weekend. Let's start with maybe 1st of October. Okay. So it would be easier. And visual elements, I don't need anything. So I'll just go for timelines only. All right. So that's timelines. Again, whatever it is recommending, that's up to us if we would want to like accept the recommendation or not. Okay. Just like consider it like Google Map lady. Okay. Sometimes it says go to right, but I'm saying no, I don't want to go right. Okay. I'll just go straight because maybe like no, something like that. So what it is saying, detailing, add specific dates for each milestone for in the timeline. Okay, so I am saying, for example, login, I want say by 6th of October. Okay, too ambitious, but I think login can be done by that. Then I'm going for balance check for say, balance check should be 20th. Let's go post Diwali. Okay, 31st of October. And then recurring. So remember, what it is doing, it is actually helping me create entire thing. It is asking me questions. Okay. So I understand that what all things I should be like not thinking about. If this was not there, I would have to like not do everything on my own, starting from the scratch. And this will see, for example, say 5th of December. Anybody has got any response yet? You can put that in the chat if you have got anything that you have used. Okay.
Priyanka?
Yeah.
Just interrupting you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's 12:45. Can we wrap up this session in the next 5 or 6 minutes?
Okay, fine. All right.
So to the
Let's
students out
finalize.
here,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. To the students out here, the prompts are available in the chat. You can copy it and keep it. We will also be circulating the handouts for you. Please note that these are all example handouts, and our advice is that you should not be using it in your real life project. It's more for you from a hands-on and practice point of view. So having said that, if you have any questions, please put it in the chat and we can provide you with the answers.
Yeah, so if you see it, I have just mentioned, okay, I don't want more details, just go and finalize the document. So it has created and it has provided me the link and I have downloaded it. Okay, so we can see in if we open the document, it is actually the WBS. Okay, if we see that. So what you have done is you have not spent too much time on that and your entire WBS is ready. Okay,
You're
so
sharing your
that,
screen, Priyanka?
okay, I'm so sorry again. I'm sharing the Word document now, which it had created.
Okay.
Just coming up. Yes, we are going to do that in a second. Okay, so if you see, it had given me entire WBS, entire structure. I don't had to like, no, and see, we have done this in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It has introduction, project overview, key milestone and timeline and development phases as well. If I would have given it like no more details, it would have given me the entire structure and all those stuff. So that is saving you so much of your time. So that is the power of your AI helping you. Okay, you can continue this later. Maybe let's come back to our slides now. And you can collect, no, as Rekha mentioned, you will be getting these prompts later as well. Okay. Now coming back, the PMI Infinity that we just talked about, it is like no the tool that speaks PMI language and boosts PMI project manager's performance. Okay, so it accesses PMI knowledge base. It is AI driven project guidance, aligns with PMI processes also. It offers powerful, like no, it is an entire suite of enhancement to your daily project management needs, including everything, whatever you are doing. Okay, I just showed you a small quick demo. You need to just register on pmi.org. You can like no use it. Okay, you can also go for those free courses that I was talking about and buy the courses. I am here on this career roadmap slide. Okay, by 2027, as per McKinsey's 2024 report, by 2027, 87.7 million project manager roles will be needed, and AI related project management roles, they are growing 30% faster. In fact, PMs with AI skills, they are earning 15 to 20% more than their peers. So earlier, if you have heard that PMP certified project managers, they would earn 30% more than their peers. Now, on top of that, PMs with AI skill, they are earning more, 15 to 20%. So AI skills plus PMI certifications is your like no career age. How you can start with this, like no just build your foundation skills. You can get certified as well. As I said, there are free courses available in PMI's website, right? um, you can go for generative AI. There is prompt engineering as well and all those stuff, so you can get so many courses there. In fact, Google also offers some of the free courses on AI. Then you can go get certified. Like no we have so many certifications available. In fact, if I talk about PMI, I think you must have heard about the CAPM that you can do, right? So you should be seeing AI as your like no career differentiator with all those statistics which is like no backing this claim. So these are like certifications would be, they would be acting as your passports. They will open doors for you, but your curiosity and your practice that will keep you traveling this through this AI journey. So the jobs of tomorrow could be like, no, these are some examples. There are so many, okay, and you could find online as well. There are job requirements for AI project analyst, Agile plus AI coach, which I am, by the way. And in some of the companies, they might not be like no existing just 2 years ago. Now they are there on the job websites. They are looking for these things. AI enabled project manager is something that most of the companies are looking for. Business analyst with AI skills. All these are emerging roles that you can go for. AI is your co-pilot. You can like no like create and you can build your roadmap, career roadmap. based on that. That being said, AI is powerful but not perfect. Responsible use means understanding its limit and preparing teams to adapt. Okay. So there might be data bias, like no AI reflects the quality of its input over reliance on automation. So here, how we can mitigate this risk, this challenge, we can like no make sure that there is still human judgment because it will still matter. We cannot overly rely on that because of data might be biased. In fact, in 2018, it happened with Amazon. They had to like no roll out one of the features that they had because their data was biased. It happened with Google as well. As of today, we have like no limited regulations. So there are not very much like laws in the world, in our country, in other countries as well. So this is also something that we need to take care of. People might be like no resistant to change, and this happens with all the changes in the organization. People might not be like no skilled enough. There could be lack of training or resources. Then there is also one of the important thing is privacy concern. Okay, sensitive data, if it is like no sensitive data, it must be protected. If I am working in a bank, I cannot just go to ChatGPT and like no provide my problem statement because I might have a sensitive data. So that's just common sense. Like you need to make sure that you are like no not sharing anything like that. It needs to be protected at any given point in time. Skill gaps I talked about, and then obviously right now there could be dependency, over dependency on AI. That is also one of the challenge, right? So people forget how to do all these basic things. So that can also happen. So there could be some tool integration issues as well. Now, again, there could be like no compatibility with existing system, but again, there are many organizations which are like no, actually creating their own platforms to deal with this challenge. That can also be one of the mitigation policy for this. So remember, even though there are challenges and risks, AI cannot replace leadership. It cannot replace the empathy. It cannot make like no ethical or maybe I would say strategic choices. We always have risk of bias or maybe poor data quality, and we don't need to over rely on that. Like no, without any governance, that is the most important key. So those are the challenges and the key takeaways that I just wanted to provide here. Okay. What I wanted to provide here is basically AI is your co-pilot. I have been reiterating this fact again and again. You remain the captain. So PMI practices plus AI tools becomes future ready project manager. Build your skills as early as possible. You can stand out in your career. And as I said, explore PMI courses, explore those tools. I have given you so many tools list today. Okay. So AI empowers, PMI guides you, and you lead. Okay. So that is the key takeaway that I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, maybe like, no, let's talk about that today. But I know I have less time, so I just wanted to thank you. And thank you for being like, no, such a curious audience today. And we have seen whatever like no key takeaways I have just shared. AI is no longer just a buzzword, but it is already happening. It is already reshaping like no how we plan, execute. We just saw one of the example. It is also helping us like no deliver complex projects across business, across engineering and design. Okay. Something very important key takeaway from today is basically AI is not replacing project managers, it is empowering us. Okay, it takes away the repetitive work, it gives us insights, it like no provides us all the forecast and other things that we might have missed earlier, right? So key message is basically, again, you are here like the captain. Okay, it is helping you navigate, but you need to make sure you need to take the decisions as you are stepping in your careers. Remember, AI skills combined with like no maybe project management practices or whatever domain you would want to choose for, it will make you stand out in the job market. So experiment with the prompts that I have shared today. Try out different tools. There are so many tools. I said 70,000 tools. Keep learning. I encourage you to maybe stay connected. This is my LinkedIn profile. I guess the first one or second one, I don't remember, but one of the QR code is LinkedIn profile. We can stay connected, and most importantly, apply whatever you have learned today in your projects. Could be your college projects, could be your group assignments or so. I will leave you with one thought that AI is not going to replace you, but a project manager, you might have heard this so many times, but a project manager who knows AI will definitely going to replace you. Thank you once again, and I'm happy to take any questions if you have any further. And meanwhile, we also need your valuable feedback. So this is, if you could scan this and maybe provide your feedback would be great.
Thanks, Priyanka. That was a very lovely session, especially the hands-on experiment or the demo will definitely help the students understand how AI is used and make them more ready for their career path. I will just urge Uni to give a vote of thanks, and then we will have a couple of minutes to take questions. Students, we have seen the questions on the chat. We'll try and respond them, but I just want Uni to give a vote of thanks first. Uni, over to you.
Very good
Okay.
afternoon to all. It's my pleasure to be a participant as a person for a vote of thanks. Anyway, it is our first event for the student members. I am very much pleasure for this scene. Around 110 people are joined. Mainly the vote of thanks is to all the student members. That is the first time. They are the main participants. And the next one, the presenter Priyanka, it was a wonderful performance because all of the people know AI, but don't know what has to be do with AI. Not only for the project managers, all the students, all the employees for an organization also can do many things with the AI. And many thanks for your insightful performance. And next, even though our president is not available today, for the PMI president also, I will showing my thanks. Then next, all the principals, don't know who all are the principals joined here, but I noticed Smita Pataskar, Dr. Smita Pataskar from D.Y. Patil College, then Dr. Darshan from NICMAR, Dr. Prachi from BRICS. Maybe some more people may be there, but not identified properly. And for all the HODs and the faculties joined with the students, many thanks for all of you. And it is our first session for our student members. We will continue the sessions, and we are in a thrill to give some more lectures on the actual industrial needs and for student needs also.
Thank you, Uni. Thank you very much. And thank you, Priyanka, for a fantastic session. I would like to just say one thing that we all over here are to learn. Age is not a barrier. We have Dr. Darshan from NICMAR, Dr. Smita from DY Patil COE. We have architect Prachi and architect Nalini from BRICS College of Architecture. We have so many other HODs and faculties who have joined us. Yes, I would want all my academic team to be on the screen. Rekha, I want you also. Uni, you also. And Priyanka, thank you very much. It was very helpful, very insightful. And I'm sure all our children are going to take back something today which will jog their mind as to how you need to train your AI to answer the way you want it to be answered. Very well said. The prompts are very industry specific, but we have a few questions over here. One of the questions is about, should we totally rely on AI to do our project, or should we intervene? So I would request you to please answer that. And then there's another question. So we'll take two questions before we wrap it up.
So I think I had already covered this while I was talking in the presentation as well. So yes, we don't need to rely totally on the AI. Obviously, there is like no expert judgment, so human intervention is needed. So you have to, because it might happen like no, based on whatever your data is, but it might be biased or so it might happen that like no decisions or whatever it is suggesting, I have been using this word, it is suggesting you, it is recommending you, it is not giving you the decisions. You are the captain. I have been reiterating this fact. AI is co-pilot. It is helping you navigate. Okay, you decide where to go. When you're using Google Map, okay, lady might tell you, okay, go straight. But I know maybe this is a shortcut. Lady might not know, maybe like no, that signal is not working or whatever. Okay, all those things. So it is up to you who are deciding. You don't need to like no give everything like the key decisions, the strategic decisions. You are taking that. Use AI for your repetitive tasks. Use it like no for automation of those things which will free your time for such important strategical work. So that is like no how you should go ahead with, I would say.
Thank you,
I hope I
Priyanka.
answered. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Thank you very much. So now I would request everyone to put on their cameras. We'll take a nice picture and we will let the whole world know that our student club is active. We are really working towards using AI to the best of our skills. I would like to just add to what Priyanka said. I personally use AI a lot for doing critical thinking, for doing risk assessment of my ideation. I use AI to criticize my work. So when I have done, I ask AI to criticize it and give me a perspective which I have not seen. So AI is not feeding idea into me. AI is helping me purify, create the finish to my final output so that it is a holistic solution to all the clients that we propose. So let's take a quick picture of all our, Abhijit, can you get the camera on, please? If you can, then we'll take a picture of our academic team with the speaker. Then I would like all the HODs and all the faculties of the colleges to put on their cameras to take another picture. So I
Abhijit
am taking a
will not be
picture.
able to, but yeah, we can go ahead.
Okay. So I have the picture here. Can I have all the faculties also? So we can get the faculties. Rekha, can you get the faculties on?
Yes.
And please help me take pictures for everybody else here. And the boys and girls who have joined this session, this is just the start. Our chapter is here to provide you industry-specific workshops, hands-on, experiential workshops. And you know what? Sometimes what happens is you don't realize that your faculties are so valuable and so experienced. So we need to do cross-pollination and learn from each other. This common forum where all the institutions have joined in, we have children from IICMR, from D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, BRICS College of Architecture, Nikbar Institute University, Indira University. We have colleges from Sangli also who have joined in. A couple of students from Nanded also have joined in. So you can imagine we are looking at developing ourselves to be better managers. And honestly, India rocks. That's my conclusion. Over to everyone. Just put on your cameras. Let's take your pictures, please. Are we taking pictures?
Yes.
I know a few of the faces here. I mean, I see them. Thank you all the faculties. Thank you all the students. And we will be doing this monthly. You have the feedback form. Can we show the feedback form again, Priyanka, if you don't mind? So that they can scan the QR code. This form is very essential for you to fill so you know and you can tell us what you want from us, what topics, what areas, what ideas do you want from us, and you tell us and we will be here to provide it to you. Please scan this, fill your feedback form, give us what you want, and we will be there to give it to you. We also have some board members with us. Can I have all the board members online? And can you switch off the camera so we can just have the board members on screen? I hope everybody has scanned the QR code. Thanks, Priyanka. All the board members, please. Ramesh, Kirti, Abhimanyu, if he's there. Priyanka, she's a board member.
Thank you, Ramesh. I don't see it.
Kirti, you just joined in.
Okay.
Can we see you? Our president is busy with alternative calls. So is the vice president traveling. Ramesh, where are you traveling? All right. So here is Ramesh, who's driving. He's a sales lead. He's the vice president sales. I don't see Kirti. Priyanka is handling our marketing and communication. Maithili, Uni, Rekha, Archana, and everybody on board. Thank you very much for joining. See you soon. Take care.
I'll just talk about marketing. If you would want to share
Yes.
your maybe experience with this workshop, you can share on maybe social media. You can tag
Yeah.
chapter PMI Pune Deccan India chapter, okay, on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter or whatever. You would want to, you can do that, and we will definitely repost and like your post. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next month.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much, everyone. Looking
Bye-bye.
forward to the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Great. I think everybody else has left. It's just us now. You're on mute, Anuradha.
Can you stop the recording?
Oh, yes. Should stop.